31st week of the hard work. Guys, I want to tell you, I want to finally announce that my extreme social season have come to an end. And from this day on will be my extreme work season. What this means is that I will cut off almost, or I'd even argue and say, every single distraction out there imaginable to get the kind of success that I've always dreamed about, the kind of things that I've always wanted to get, will finally be in my hands. Now, I want to give results to tell you what exactly I did in the extreme social season, what kind of achievements I've got, what could I have done better, and what can you learn from this. And later on, we're gonna discuss about extreme work season, what I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna do it, and what is my definition of success. Because essentially, for everyone it's different. But I've already actually made a video about this, so you can just go and check that out. Now, let's start with the results. So far, for these 3 months, I had personally, one-on-one, in real life, I'm not even talking about online, approached 500 people. It is actually more close to 480th, but just for the sake of simplicity, I've made it 500, straight 500. I've approached more than 500 people in the time, in the space of 3 months. And what can I say? It is not as hard as people think it is. Actually, it is way easier. And people just overcomplicate it. The thing is, my friend, I've always been wondering why lots of people compare sales to dating. They're completely unrelated, not even close. For some reason, lots of people say it is. And now after I've touched and done both, I can also say that they're absolutely related to each other. Like this. One skill complements another, and vice versa. It is incredibly well to know. The reason for that is because one of the core principles of the sales is that you need to understand you cannot, and I literally mean it, you cannot make every single person lead or a prospect that you get. You cannot close all of them. No matter how good of a salesman you are, it's impossible. Because there is still some circumstances. A person still may not have money. A person may, now, for whether he is interested or not, that's completely different topic. But seriously, he may not have money, he may have family issues, he may have this thing going on, he may have war in this country happening, who knows. And because of that, you didn't make sale. Now we could argue and say, well, why would you sell to that person in the first place if that's not the point. What I'm trying to say is, here is, out of 100 people, less than 20, less than 30 actually, would agree and say yes to your offer. It also depends on the price, it also depends on the many other stuff, but usually it's about 20 to 30%. And the thing is, if you're an unprepared person, you may have come across to those 70 people, the rest of the people that said no. And you may start to think that your product is not valuable. But that's completely incorrect. That's not true at all. Someone saying no does not define your value. Vice versa, if someone says yes, doesn't do either. Now, I don't really want to talk about what exactly does define your value. That's a completely different topic. But the point is, dating works exactly the same. You approach 100 women. About 20 to 30 of them will say yes. The rest will say no. Unfortunately for myself, the last time I went to a club, I've come across 50 women who had said no to me directly, and I was speaking all of them one-on-one. 50 women had said no. That night, I will be completely honest, I felt truly bad. Truly. Though I also believe that though they said no, it still does not define my value. Me is still me. I did not change. I still look same, I still feel same, I walk same, think same, speak same, look same. Same. Them saying no did not change anything. In fact, I would even argue it made me feel better about myself. Because firstly, I realized there is a room for improvement. Alright? There is an absolute room for improvement. And me getting rejected, just literally, it was like a slap of reality. And since I had gotten that slap, I could understand what was the issue and improve on that matter. That's the thing. Now, I also want to say is, even if, let's say, actually I forgot the point what I wanted to make. Doesn't matter. There is some bad sequence I had, actually. Just give me a sec, alright? I'll think about it. You can skip it. That doesn't matter for you anyways. Actually, I now realize why some guys, like Andrew Tate, some other famous people, even though they're in closed rooms, they wear glasses. Why? Because people cannot see where exactly they look. They can look towards you, in your eye. They can look up there, down there, right there, anywhere. And you cannot see it. Unless you come like really, really close. You cannot really see it. Yeah, that's a complete side off topic thing, but I thought that was a worth of mention. Now, yeah, I've approached 500 people. I've talked to many people. Got lots of girls who were into me. Had some, intimacy. And I want to say that this extreme social season was kind of a success. Overall, it was. I became way more extroverted, way more open. I've learned many new stuff, and I still keep improving. That's the most important thing that I want to talk about. Now, as well, what I've also achieved is okay, do you know what? Let's skip the extreme social season. I'll be honest. There is some stuff to look at, but I also think there's not. Yeah, I'm just out of my head right now. Since now I've literally changed my own head. Now all I think about is work. Right now, every single thought in my head is about work. Work. Now, making videos like this is also work, sure. But it's more like a documentary. I do get better at speaking at camera, at looking at the lens of the camera, whatever you call it, being better with hand movement, the body language, the voice, the volume, the tonality, all of that stuff. It does improve, sure. Later on, I can use it for business meetings, for talking to people. It can surely help. Today, particularly, it did help me a lot because people would perceive me more serious. Even one person came up to me and said, "You look so different." I asked him, "What exactly you think is different in me?" He said, "Well, you look more open, less caring." Less caring. So interesting. Today I've also got lots of other stuff. I've been blocked by many people, guys and girls, for saying outrageous stuff. Now, some of them I genuinely fucked up and I acknowledge my mistake. That's one thing. Second thing is, you need to realize no matter what you do, there is gonna be people who will hate you, as well as the people that are gonna love you. So there's like two extremes. The way you get people's attention is by pushing people from the middle, two extremes. The reason why nice guys are boring is because they're exactly in the middle. They're not polarizing. They're not pushing anyone to extremes. They're not showing their real self. They're always playing safe. That's why they're in the middle. And the people that could have hated them, they don't hate him enough because he hadn't done such a bad stuff, because he was always agreeing, he was seeking validation. Why would they hate him? He's like a nobody, right? The same goes for the people that will love you. Why would they love you? They don't know anything about you. You're literally going on your knees begging for attention. Why would they love you? And so the more you show of yourself, the more you realize that you can push people to extremes. Now, the further you push, the more attention you get. That's how people like Andrew Tate got so viral in the first place. Because he pushed so far. Like, you cannot even see my hands. He pushed people to such an extreme that everyone was talking about him. Fun fact, even haters are your fans. I would even argue and say haters are more of a fans than your real fans. The reason for that is because in order for them to hate you, they need to know more about you. And to know more about you, they watch more of your content. They, I don't know, talk to more of your friends, if we're talking about specifically a real life thing. That's so interesting, isn't it? He knows more about you just so that he can hate you, just so that he can diss you, just so that he can humiliate you in his own thoughts, in his own little whatever thoughts. Yeah. Now, I want to give you a very, very cool life hack. Actually, cheat code. I didn't even say that. Meta, the most effective tactic available right now to get girls. The problem with that, online. With important caveat, it's online. The thing about that though is that mostly you will meet someone outside of your country. This has happened to me. I've met lots of women who are into me and lots of women who hate me because I've showed my real self. Though the problem is, those who even love me, they cannot meet me. They cannot physically see me because I'm very, very far away from them. Now, can you guess how exactly do I meet lots of women? Actually, very, very good ones. Baddies, hot ones, whatever you call it. No, it's not dating apps. It is not through someone. It is through a video game. One specific video game that I can name, that you can go to right now, play it, and I promise you within like 10 to 15 minutes you will find a girl who is adult, who's good looking, and who likes you. Because unlike every other guy out there who's like, you're just a normal dude that just want to get to know more people. So the game is, you'll be so surprised. I still can't believe it. It's Roblox. Yeah, I've said it. It is Roblox. You can say, oh wait, Benjamin, isn't that the game where majority of players are kids? Yes, there is. Yes, it is. But we are not looking at that segment. Because recently, Roblox added a new feature which makes some games, some servers, allow only 18 plus people. Basically adults. And those are where you want to go to and play and meet more people. These are the exact places you want to go to. So, what you do, you find those places, those games. I will give you later on some specific names. There's two of them. Two that absolute bangers you can go to right now and meet lots of people. Where I've met lots of people myself. You go to those two places, and there, you just talk to them. You just show them your real self. You act like a normal human being. Don't do stupid weird shit, because I've seen lots of weird stuff going on there. Like, some weirdest stuff I've seen was like guys approaching girls in a game. Yeah, you can actually approach people in there, and they burp, fart, they do some like this weird stuff. Like, are they fucking children? No, they're not. It's 18 plus game. They do some weird stuff like that, and the girl instantly gets like ick, like ew, like what the fuck, bro. But you're not like that. You're not a little horny monkey. You are and well educated, smart, good looking, handsome. Wait, it's literally the same. I literally said the same thing, but just with different word. Okay, smart, handsome, and okay, let's just say intelligent is a different word. Wise, and well-mannered, eloquent young man, looking to make more friends, particularly girls too, maybe girlfriends. I don't know your exact goal. If you want to find girlfriend, I wouldn't really suggest you. If you're my age, which is 21, I would not really suggest you to go into relationships at all. Casual ones, fine. But right now, it is too goddamn early for you to even be thinking about it. About relationships and stuff. Too early. You should be thinking about those stuff at 30 years old. I'm not even joking. Those are the best times where you can find the best woman in your life. So, I go to these two games, I will say right now. One of them is called OnTap 18 plus. You can search it right now, Google it right now. It will appear instantly. OnTap 18 plus Roblox, boom, appeared. Second one, Neighbors, also 18 plus. There's two versions, non-18 plus and 18 plus. You are specifically going for the 18 plus. There you can choose the server. In a game like Neighbors, how it works is pretty much like Tinder, because you can skip person, you can stop and just keep talking. Depends on you, depends on your mood. And also, oh yeah, so if one of the important thing is, if you've never played Roblox before, your account is probably not verified, which means you cannot use voice chat and like you cannot talk. It also means that your avatar looks decent, standard. Now, you can still get good with normal avatar, but in a game like Roblox, you better be standing out, at least a little bit, at least, bare minimum. Now, you've downloaded Roblox if you want to get to know more girls. You verified your account. Now your skin, your avatar looks pretty much decent. Means you can now talk to people. Now what? Now you go to those places and you talk to as much people as possible. Interestingly enough, it also removes your anxiety, the spotlight effect. Because it's not real life, sure, but it's like perverted version of it, of the real life. So you just approach instantly. What I do is I always say, oh, hey, I really like your avatar. Where are you from? And then they tell me, States, America. Oh, that's cool. Which state? Some of them will tell you. Some of them will say, no, I don't share that information. That's fine, either way. You don't care about that. You should be like curious and talk about the rest of the stuff that they're pretty much open to talk about. Since this is a video game, online video game, you also should expect that lots of people, they don't want to share their details. In real life cold approaching, most of the people will share their secrets. About 80 to 90%, not real secrets, I mean stuff about themselves. About 80 to 90% of the people in cold approaching real life would share. In games like Roblox and such kind of games, it's about 40 to 50% of people who will share. Actually, 60. 60 will share, the rest will not. Unless you build the comfort, you build the trust, they know you better, they can trust you, and they slowly, like a little bit, adding ting on top. That's how we do it. Now you can still meet those people that are like, no matter what happens, I do not date, I do not meet the people that I've met online. Fine, block this, block this idiot. You don't need that person anyways. All right. So the next problem that I've personally faced was the fact that most of the people that I met were living very, very far away from me. And so I couldn't really meet them in person. If you want a guy friend, not gay friend, guy, a dude as a friend, fine. You can be talking for years whilst being distant, it's no problem. With the girls though, it is not gonna work. Trust me when I say this. You'll just waste your fucking time. The best thing you can do is meet someone online and arrange in real life IRL meetup as soon as possible. That is the best case scenario, how you can make pretty much everyone not into you, but get to know you better. With women, it is specifically that. Trust me when I say this. That is what you want. Now, my problem was, since they all lived far away from me, and I'm not really rich man, I could not really afford myself to go and meet them, to travel to those countries. And then I thought to myself, what if I was super rich? Let's say I was making about 10K per month, US dollars. What could I possibly do? I could meet those women, I could meet those guys, and I can say, you know what, this week I have free time. I will buy a ticket to your country, not just to visit you, but also to travel at the same time and have fun. And now suddenly, that person like, wow, this dude on fucking Roblox, he randomly met me. He lives far, far away from me, and he is willing to spend money to come and meet me and travel at the same time. Do you know that by doing this, you slightly brag about your status? There will be way more invested into you, I promise. Now, I cannot really speak from experience about that part yet. Soon I really, really want to experience that. Just imagine how cool that would be. I am 22, 23 years old, meeting girls on Roblox, on whatever app I use. I'll probably use still Roblox because it's such a meta, I'm not gonna lie. Use Roblox to meet people, and then they say, oh, I would love to meet up, but we live far away from each other. And you're like, no biggie, no problem. I buy a ticket today. And they're like, no shit, Sherlock. That's so cool. Like, yeah. Show me the cool places in your city tomorrow when I arrive. And they're like, ooh. It is basically the same as if, let's say, you went to a cold approach, you met a girl in person, got her number, and said, tomorrow we're going on a date. Same shit. But now, in this scenario, you will be perceived instantly way more valuable, high value, than in the cold approaching scenario. Instantly. You will brag so silently. Holy shit. Now that's the reason, by the way, why I really, really want to start the extreme work season and make lots of money. Specifically for this. Because I can't wait for this to happen. Genuinely speaking, that would be so cool. Alright, so we've talked about the extreme social season. Now let's briefly talk about extreme work season because it's already been about 30 minutes since I've been yapping. And oh god, it's too late right now. So, what I'm gonna do is every single day I'm gonna wake up at 3 a.m. I'm gonna work like hell, 12 hours every single day, best case scenario. I'm gonna work out once, twice per week for an hour. That's it. I won't really care much about the food that I eat. No, of course, to be said, does it mean that I will eat lots? No, of course not. I'll still control myself, but I won't really care about what specific food I will eat. I will just be like, okay, I want this, boom, get this. This food is prepared already, boom, eat it. Because who cares? We don't have time for making new food. We can just eat so that the ghrelin, the hormone of hunger, is now gone. Boom, boom, boom. Then you work for 12 hours on your computer like crazy, like a madman. And then suddenly, after months of you doing this for every single day, you look at your bank account and you see some big ass numbers. Minus 10. Okay, that's just joking. But seriously, this is so reasonable for you to achieve some big financial money gain in your 20s. It is absolutely possible. It's just that your limiting beliefs are stopping you from getting what you want. Yeah, what else I'm gonna do? I will literally spend less time. I will not go out at all. So no more nightclubs, no more parties, no more friend meetups, bars, alcohol, sorry, not drugs. I don't take drugs. I never took them. I just said it. Okay, now it sounds like whatever. Forget that. No more alcohol, no more friend meetups, no more family gatherings, no more whatever. Travel, even travel. Seriously, unless it's a business travel, I don't need any fucking travel till I make 10K a month. Fuck this shit, bro. I need money. I don't need anything. Who cares? And if you tell me in the comment section that money is not everything, life is still good, fuck you. What about the health and relationships? Yeah, I've improved them so well that now I've reached the fucking ceiling. And the only way to remove that ceiling is with money. Money is the only way to remove the ceiling to improve more. Idiot. I already got the body. I've already got the relationships. Do you want to know the reason why I'm so obsessed with the money? Because when it comes to specifically dating, I have two constraints. Number one is environment, which is like the place where I am. Number two is logistics. I don't have my own house. I live in my fucking parents' house. If I had my own, I could easily bring girls to my own house. Now, the next thing is the health. Why is money constraining me to get better health? Better supplements, better food, better mattress, better. There's so much more stuff that I could improve with money. Now, here's the important thing. Can I improve those two areas without money? Absolutely. But the ROI is very low, it's small, it's like barely anything. Money would be a very good amplifier. Insanely good. That's the case. Holy shit, not gonna lie, I got so better at talking on camera that I can now literally make money with this. Sure thing, I still get some weird thoughts, say some weird shit. Now, I am way more better and experienced at being better talking at camera. I'm so proud of myself, man. And I can't wait to make $10,000 every single goddamn month. This is what I want. This is what I'll go towards. And I will not stop until I reach that fucking goal. I do not care what it takes me. Unless it is fucking illegal, I'm not gonna stop. Alright? So what I mean by this, if it's legal, I'll do whatever it takes. If it's illegal, fuck it, I don't need it. I'm gonna do everything legally. What's legally allowed, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna do that. No scamming people, no some weird the weed stuff, selling that. No, fuck that. Real legal stuff only. Boom, that's it. Alright, man, thanks for watching this video. I'll jump off, it's too late. I have a couple of hours to work. This is very important. Tomorrow I'll wake up at 3 a.m. Let's see where that goes. And next week I'll make a video explaining what I have done for this week, for the past week. Alright. Remember, belief plus action equals correction.